Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for waiting for me. I had a few tech issues to fix, so finally we are here. This is a magical space that I am creating just for you to read the oracles in order for you to get some responses, to get more guidance, wisdom, hope, and love. If you have any issue that you want to explore with the help of the oracles. So before to start and wait for the first people to come in, I want to introduce myself. I'm Silvia Camerini and I'm the creatrix of the Pregnancies Queen. The Pregnancies Queen is my project to help women who are mothers all around the world. I support women who are mothers during pregnancy, childbirth, and after the birth of their baby, their babies. And I created different tools to help them. One of these tools are actually my oracles. So I created this special deck of oracles. It's a 54 cards deck, and inside of it, there are symbolic pictures and quotes that I gathered together with my experience of working with mothers. And, so there is everything that you can find in the Magick Path that brings you from womanhood to motherhood. So here we got pictures with pregnant women. We've got pictures of birds and all the other things that can actually inspire and motivate and encourage you along this unique path. So I know there were a couple of people who did want to enjoy this call, but I can't see anyone there. So I truly wanted to do it for you, and as I also have a weekly reading that I do issue each Monday. So I prefer to keep that one for the weekly reading, and this one was really a thought that I had to create a magical space and a private space as well to gather together on Friday, because on Fridays I am used to play oracles with my friends on Facebook, and I open a free thread where my friends can post their questions, or we play with numbers and then I pick the card of that number, or they simply say I am in, I want to play, and I intuitively pick a card from my deck. So I thought this week I'd love to do something different and I want to go live. This is actually an experiment, and maybe people do prefer to play on on Facebook. I'm going to stop broadcasting anyway. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here or not being here, with your energy or not energy. And I actually pick a card for myself. Woo! I love this card. I love this deck because, you know what? This deck, it's truly magical. It took to me 9 months to create it. So it was really a kind of pregnancy, and this is my baby. And the card that came up for me is Judgment. Look, I want to show it to you. So it's a woman who looks at her in the mirror, and as a woman, maybe we tend to look to ourselves in the mirror and to judge ourselves and our body as well, our appearance. But this card says, embrace things as they are, stop judging yourself and others. So it's just perfect, you know, because maybe this hangout didn't start in the best of the ways because of the tech issues, and maybe, you know, people came later. So this card is just perfect. But I see here that we got a viewer. So I'd love for you, if you have a question or an issue, to post it in the chat that is on the right of the screen, of your screen. There is a white column and you can post your issue there. I'm just going to introduce this space to you once more. So this is my free live oracle reading call, and I wanted to create it for, you know, women who are mothers and are following me through Facebook or through other social media, because usually on Friday I do play oracles with my friends on Facebook. And, you know, people are quite happy to participate because I found out that my cards are pretty powerful. So I thought this Friday, I want to keep on playing oracles, and I want to do it with you in a special way, in a different way. So I want to do it live. And here we are, I created this hangout. So I've got my deck here. This is a magical deck of 54 cards that I created at the beginning of last year. It took to me about 9 months to create it. And inside of this deck, there is all my experience with women who are mothers. I'm a coach and a doula as well, and I work with moms. I support moms during pregnancy, childbirth, and during their maternity. I support them across their path from womanhood to motherhood. And at a certain point in my business, I felt the need to have a special tool for my moms, for the moms of the world. So I was using tarot and oracles, but I felt that something was missing, and I did want to create a deck especially for moms. So this deck is filled with images of pregnant women, of babies, and all the things, you know, and all the symbols and concepts that you can find along this magic path that is to become a mom. So tonight, we are here to ask the oracles to give us a special hint, a special encouragement, a special word of wisdom or hope, if you have any issue dear to your heart. So I'd love for you to connect to your heart and simply post your issue on the right column here in the chat box that you can find on the right side of the screen. Otherwise, if you don't want to post your issue, but you want to keep it private, simply write "I am in," and I'll pick a card intuitively for you. So I'm going to give you a few more minutes, and then we can start. In the meanwhile, what I like to do is to clear the space, and I'm burning some Palo Santo. This is a sacred tree that grows in Central America, and it is used to clear the space, clear all the negativity, and I like to burn it, you know, here in this magical space that we are just creating between you and I. So may this smoke free us from all the negativities. And may this smoke help us to widen our boundaries. I love the smell of this smoke. So this sacred space is open. And if you have any issue that you want to ask the oracles, you are welcome to do it. Simply write your issue on the chat box on the right side of this screen, and I shuffle the cards and I pick one intuitively for you, and I send you the response of the oracles. If you want to keep your issue private, simply write "I am in," and I do it for you anyway. So I just want to make sure that the chat is working. Okay. You should be able to post your issue. Let me do it here. Okay, here we go. Okay, wonderful. Okay. I'm just loading the questions. So I can see ADC here. Welcome, AD. You are welcome to post your issue, or just say "I am in" if you want to keep it private. I'm burning some more incense. Okay. I can't see any actually. Hope you can write. Would you give me a sign of any kind? Can you write questions on the chat box, on the chat column on the right? This is the right for you, on the right side of the screen. I can see you, but I can't see the question. So if you want to keep it private, I can simply shuffle the card and pick one card for you. Oh, Maylene is here. Hello, Maylene. Okay, I can see it now. Okay, so we do this for Maylene. This is for Maylene. I'm so happy you are here, Maylene. Kisses. So this card is for Maylene, my friend, my dear friend from Germany. And I can see fortune. Okay. Let's see what the cards say, Maylene. Oh, this is very interesting. Maylene, two cards pop up in the meanwhile I was shuffling them. So you have mystery, this one. Look, I hope you can see it. Mystery, and there is a kind of very big, a giant tree in the wood with a door and a little girl here. Let me see, a little girl here who wants to step through that door. This card says, What lies beyond the threshold? Let go the need to know, move on with faith. So I think, Meilin, that this speaks very clearly to you. Maybe my feeling is that we always want to know what happens next. But in this case, the card says that it's important for you to let go this need to know. Because, you know, beyond that threshold, you can find anything. You never know what you can find. And the door is open, so it's inviting you to step through it. And you know, even if maybe you feel a little bit scared, or maybe you are doubting because you know you have this question that pops up: what's beyond the threshold? What's beyond the threshold? So stop questioning, stop asking what's beyond the threshold, and simply, you know, gather all your courage, gather all your faith, and go beyond the threshold. I can see in this card, you know, it's like the landscape, it's like a wood, and it's a dark wood with these magical trees, very big, you know, and green trees. But there is also some light that comes from this corner here. So what comes up for me, it's the green and the light. That makes me think about love and hope. So what I sense, Meilin, is that the strength that love can give you will help you to cross that threshold. And also the light, it's for me, yes, a sign of fortune, as you just asked me, fortune. So it's hope, it's energy, it's positivity, is everything that comes from the brightness, from the clear thoughts, you know, that you may have. So this card has a part of magic for sure, because of the wood, in my opinion. And I can feel a little bit of fear as well, that maybe you can have right now before to step across the threshold. But what I see as well, it's a bubble. I don't know if you can see it from here, this bubble here on top of the door. So again, for me, it's a sign of hope and encouragement. For sure, you need to cross the threshold. It's like you need to leave behind all the burdens that you kept until now, until here. That you arrived until here. You arrived in front of the threshold. So now there is just one more step to take, and you will be there. This is very interesting. And right now, it's like I can smell the particular scent that you can smell when you are in the wood. I don't know if you, maybe yes, I think so. I think so that you have already experienced something like this. You know, when you walk in the wood and you can smell the air, and it's a kind of humid, and it smells like leaves and trees and all things green and nature. I got this feeling right now. So it's like crossing the threshold fills you with these feelings of kind of new life, this new life across that threshold. And anyway, the card is mystery. So, you know, there's a part of mystery in life. Childbirth, go across the threshold of childbirth, the threshold between pregnancy and the new life when the baby comes out of your body. And you know, childbirth is exactly the threshold, and we go across it with faith. And at the same time, we know that there is a part of mystery. There is something that we can never explain, or that we can never know exactly how it is and why it is like this. So it's a lot about faith as well. And faith is a gift of love. So again, the green color comes up to me. And again, the love energy. Let's see the other card, Maylene, that popped up for you. It's this one. Have a look to it first. Oh. These are people who are jumping, happy people, jumping and dancing all together. But the card came up reverse, in the reverse position. So the card is celebration, and it says, feast to yourself and life, have a joyous gathering to mark this moment. So what comes to me is that you are in a certain way maybe stopping or delaying this celebration because the card came up reversed. So it should be a moment of celebration, maybe because you cross the threshold. Let's say that when you will be ready to cross the threshold, you know what is it for you, you know the symbol of it for you, then you will be ready to celebrate as well, and to gather people with you and celebrate all together. But now, until you are before the threshold, you know, and you are still doubting or wondering or guessing or questioning, you are in a certain way delaying this celebration, this happy moment. So I feel that this card is pretty much linked to the first one, mystery. And, you know, in order to unblock it, in order to turn it from here to here, you see people who are jumping and having a funny gathering together. Before this can happen, you need, as I told you, to let go something and have the faith to cross the threshold. So I hope, Maylene, this is enough for you and this spoke to your heart. You know how it is for you. Just give me a sign if, you know, this reading resonates with you in a way or another. I hope I can see your, let me see here. I hope see, okay. Yes, done it. So just give me a sign if this reading arrived until you, because I can't actually see very much from here. Okay, I hope so. Oh, we got another viewer. I'm so happy that you are coming, because, you know, I love reading oracles, and especially I'm happy because of the feedbacks that you thank you, Maylene. I'm so happy, so happy. Oh, so happy. And I am actually even more happy because I didn't pick them, but they jumped out of the deck, you know. So thank you so much, Maylene, for being here with us. You can stay with us if you want to, or if you have anything else to ask me, you know, Anything else that you want to know? I've seen another viewer, but I see viewers come and go, so I'm not sure about the broadcasting. Maybe it's difficult, I don't know. Here it's raining, the weather is not so good, so maybe there is, I don't know, something in the broadcasting. Anyway, thank you, Maylene, for being here. I was telling you that I love to read these oracles because, you know, there is a lot of myself in them, and I found out the more I use them, the more they speak to me and they speak to you as well. And, you know, I created a kind of bonding with these cards, and I love them as a child of mine. Okay, so let me do this now. I want to check this. Okay. Okay, wonderful. All right then. So, any other question, any other issue, anyone else who wants to play oracles with me? Just, you can keep your issue private if you want, and just say, I am in, if you want to. Otherwise, if no other question will come up, I'm going to close the circle, close the gathering, and thank you all for being here. Thank you, Maylene. And thank you, Adi, as well, because I've seen Adi, so I'm not sure if she came and then she disappeared. Oh, let me see. All right, I can see it now. Adi, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that was your question. So what's my next step in getting a better response to my singing? Okay, Adi, this is for you. Thank you for your patience with me. Okay, so this card is for Adi. She wants to know what's her next step in getting a better response to her singing. It's about singing. I love singing. Okay, Adi, this is for you. Oh, I got one here. Let me see. Oh, I love it. Look. Look, Adi. Can you see? This is a woman, and we got a big eye. Maybe from here you can see it a little bit better. And there is this burst of energy. So this card is expression. And it says, express yourself honestly. Showing who you are allows you to get support. So about your question, as singing, it's about communication for me. Because when you sing, you use your voice, so you activate your throat chakra. The throat chakra is blue, and the card is a blue card. My cards has the colors of the chakras as well, because I do work with chakra when I support moms. So I linked the card, and this card is about expression. So when I read your question, what's my next step in getting a better response to my singing? It's express yourself. This comes to me right now. It's when you sing, express your true self through your singing. Open up completely to this experience of singing. And, you know, it feels to me as I look the woman in the card that when you will be able to open up completely, you will feel a kind of energy, very, very powerful, and a kind of electricity that runs across your body, because you are finally able to express yourself totally, wholly, with no more with anything that can stop you. And because of the reason I as well, I feel that you will be able to be more seen by the other people around you. But what you need to do is to find that particular technique, maybe, or state of being. Maybe you need to relax more when you sing in order for you to open up all your chakras. It's not just about the throat, you know, it's not just about the voice that you use, but it's about the whole you, the whole person. Because think about a tube. If you've got a space of the tube that is blocked, and you put some energy or you put some water in it, for example, then it will be very difficult for this energy or for the water to flow through you. So this card speaks about expression, and it's upright anyway, so you are facilitate in this. You just need to listen to yourself a little bit more and find your own way to open up completely when you sing. You know, singing is not just singing the words who are written by someone else, or if you use your words, for example, it's even stronger. It's about showing to the other people who you are. When you sing, you bring out from you the voice of your soul. So this is what is required to you, according to the card, obviously. What I sense, what I feel is that singing, it's an opportunity for you to express who you truly are. And, you know, when you will be able to show who you truly are, then magically the world around you will start to open up, and you will start to receive the responses you are looking for. Yes, you know, you are asking me, how can I get a better response to my singing? So the support, that response will come through the opening, through relaxing yourself, and through bringing out who you truly are. I hope this is okay for you, AD. Give me a sign. This is where I sense. Should be a great feeling once you will arrive there, once you will be able to express yourself completely. Yes, remember this word, expression, expression. So ask yourself, how can I express myself fully through the singing process? How can I show the honest me to the world through my singing? Feels like your voice is electricity. It feels like you are able to move, to shake people and souls around you when you sing. So express yourself. AD, if you're still there, I'd love to know if this card, this reading resonates with you. I can see the questions now, so yes. Nice. I'm having fun. I'm shuffling a little bit more. Hope the AD is still here, because I for you, I did. So, yes. Okay. Anyone else? Any other issue? Any other question? Any other feeling, emotion that you want to explore through the oracles? Otherwise, before to say goodbye, I'm going to pick a card for all of us. Stay tuned anyway in my Facebook profile, and if you are a subscriber of my newsletter, because on Monday I have the reading for the week. But you know, we can pick a special card for us just for the weekend. So let's ask these magic oracles to give us a special message for the week, for the weekend. And you know, we created something special because we decided to hear, we saved some time in our busy life. For Mei-Ling and I, it's late evening, it's almost 11 p.m. For Adi, I think maybe it's afternoon, but anyway, we saved some time to be here together. So I want to thank you for this, and let's ask the oracles what they have for us this weekend. Okay, let's see what comes up. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Whoa, this is an indigo card. It's Insight. This is one of my favorite cards because of the image. I love this image. It's a kind of egg. If you look at it, this is a kind of egg. So it reminds me the birth, fertility, but this egg stands for an iceberg in this picture and reminds me that all that we can see has another side that we do not see and that maybe we do not consider because we can't see it. Anyway, this card is Insight, and it says, see things with different eyes. There is a deeper meaning in them. So it's exactly this, you know, think about the iceberg. You see the surface, you see a little peak that comes out of the water, and then the most part of it just lies under the water. So the message that I get for this weekend is to open up our mind, our heart, our eyes, especially our eyes, and consider that things can be different from how we see them. Consider then a situation, a person, a relationship, an object or anything that you can meet in these next few days may be different, may have another reason to be, may have a special gift for us that we do not see yet. But there is something more, for sure. And this something more is beyond the surface, is under the surface. So we need to be patient and have the curiosity to find out more as well. There is a lighthouse as well in the picture, and this reminds me, this brings me the image, the concept of hope as well. You know, when you see the light of the lighthouse and you are in the middle of the sea, you think, I'm almost arrived. I'm home. There's hope for me. So, and there is a lot of water as well. And it's a calm water. So I guess that there are emotions involved in this situation or with this person or in this relationship, but it's something that is calm at the moment, and maybe there is something that will show up in the future because it's still under the surface and it's still working under the surface. So what we can do is just to activate our third eye chakra that is here, you know, in the middle of your forehead, between your two eyes. And this energy center helps us to broaden our capacity to view. So we can activate it this weekend, and you know, just consider that there can be other points of view, that things can be different. And the deeper meaning that we can find in them can have something special for us. Okay, this is it. Thank you so much for being here with me, Meline and Adi, and anyone else who will cross this space in the next few days, in the near future. The video will stay up on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. And, you know, you can get some further insights if you look at it the next week, on the next days. So again, I am very happy that we've been able to hold this space all together. And I wish you a very good night for Meline and for the other people. Have a joyful rest of your day. And thank you so much again. I just want to remind you, before to say goodbye, that if you want your personalized reading, you can have one and you can book it through my website. That is www.pregnantiesqueen.com. And I truly want to share it here. Let me just check if I can. No, actually. Okay, I'm going to do it next time. I'm going to do it in a different way. Anyway, you can just check www.pregnantiesqueen.com. I'll write the link below this video for all the people who will watch it later. And there you can find my special packages that I created just for you. I've got 4 different packages where you can enjoy oracles with me. So thank you so much again, and good night, everyone. Bye.